Sup peeps, my name's Ian. I sell books on eBay. This is going to be a bit of a double up video. I've got orders that have come in over Saturday and I'll be coming back on and doing all the orders that have come in over Sunday, and then we'll put this out on Monday so you can see the full weekend's worth of orders. I've got 10 orders going out at the moment, a lot of bundles, a lot of normal bits and pieces, but a couple slightly more interesting pre-made bundles, etc. Anyway, let's take a wee look and you can get an idea of what sells and what you might want to look for yourself to sell. Anyway, first up we have 4 Val McDermid paperbacks and they went for $12.99. So I'm trying more and more often to only pick up books that are in really good condition. See, there's a wee bit of a difference between the top two there. The other two are immaculate, so that's the plan going forward, just improve the condition of the pickups. But $12.99 for those first 4 books. Next we've got a wee standalone, $12.99 for a bit of Space Marines. Haven't sold a Warhammer I should say, Warhammer 40k book of any sort for, I don't know, maybe a week or so. Still got a few of them sat, but I've had that for quite a wee while, had a couple of them. £9 plus $3.99 postage, so $12.99 for that bad boy. Then we've got a pre-made bundle. I've not got this very well organised today, nothing's in the right order. 3 hardcover Harry Potters, they're all first editions. Nothing spectacular for these days, but $19.99 for the 3 of those, so that was quite nice. Got a lot of Harry Potter books. They sell well as bundles. I don't have many of the same full set, you know, the same formats, editions to put out as sets, so I've been trying to make up bundles within that one, and that one went no bad at all. Right, next we have 5 Jodie Picoult, and as I'm looking, I haven't picked one of them up yet, so I'll need to go and get it. There's another one to add to that pile. 5 of them, $13.99. Hardcover on the bottom, so I'm hoping that doesn't push over the 2 kilos. Jodie Picoult books aren't typically massive, so hopefully that will be the case. I just need to remember and go and grab the 5th one for that bundle, $13.99. Another wee standalone, Vampire Academy, Rochelle Mead graphic novel. Had this for quite a wee while, but it's sold now for £6.84. Next, a bundle of John Grisham. How many did we have in total? 5 John Grishams. So 5 John Grishams sell for $12.99. There we go. 5 paperbacks. Turn round him round in the top. I just keep picking these up again and again and again and again and again, and they keep selling again and again and again and again and again. $12.99 for 5 paperbacks. I'm always happy to take that every day of the week. Next, a pre-made bundle. This time I just listed this. I've had this sat for ages to list and I hadn't been getting round to it, so finally did it in the last week, you know, a few days ago. Flashman, a bundle of 6 paperbacks, some of them rather vintage, some of them a bit more modern. Tried reading these books once and I didn't enjoy them at all, I'll be perfectly honest, but they're popular. I had a load, made them into a bundle, 6 books, $12.99, so not quite as good as 5 for $12.99, but if something can sell that fast and I'm picking them up as cheap as I do, that is grand. So a wee $12.99 on that one. Right, my favourite lady of women's literature, Dilly Court, Dolly's Dream, Snow Bride, Sunday's Child. These just keep selling and selling and selling. That's 3 that came from the big pickup I did last week. $9.99 for 3 paperbacks. So cracking. If I'd paid full whack for them, what they were asking, it would have cost me £3 to buy them. So £3 to buy, £3 in postage, a couple of quid in fees. I'd only be making about £1 so off of them, but they sell that fast and easily that, to be honest, I'm tempted to pick them up at £1 each when I see them, just because I know they move so easily, but I keep thinking on that one. Next we have another bundle of Val McDermott. This time we've got A Place of Execution, The Grave Tattoo, and not 1989. It's meant to be Distant Echo. I've piled them up to bring them through, and I've gone and picked up the wrong one, so I'll go and grab that other one too. But the three of them, £9.99 for 3 paperbacks again, so always lovely to see. Next and final for now is a pre-made bundle. I had 3 of these for ages, and then just yesterday I picked up The King's Cage. That's the red one. Victoria Aveyard. What's the series called again? I can never remember. The Red Queen series. Oh well, that's usually obvious when it's what the first book's called. Victoria Aveyard, The Red Queen series, £14.99 for the 4 of those. So that be the sales so far this weekend. £127, so not an amazing day, but it keeps ticking over. I have put up about another 150 to 200 auction listings today, this being Sunday, so they'll finish a week on Sunday, and I'm curious as to how that goes. If starting everything at 99p, some stuff I've previously had listed at 30, 40, 50 pounds, starting all at 99p. If everything sells for 99p, I'm still going to make some money. Not an awful lot. I mean, we're talking 10, 20 pence a book, or a listing, I should say. So I'm hoping that some of them do a wee bit better than that, but I need to clear some space. I need to get some stuff out and kind of reevaluate how I'm going to move forward managing the space. This begin to look like a hoarder's house, which isn't good. You can see the stacks behind me on top of the bookcase that I've got there. I have cleared out a bit more of my own bookcase, shall we call it. So now 4 whole shelves of my books that aren't up for sale. Stuff I'm collecting, stuff I'm reading, some stuff I'm waiting to read, but the rest of the place is just absolutely stacked high with books, and it's getting a wee bit ridiculous, to be perfectly honest. So I'm hoping to get, you know, a few hundred shifted through the auction. That'll clear up enough space to kind of put away everything that's sitting out, and if that's successful, I'll keep trying that. So I get 600 free auction listings every month. I might as well use them. If I can get the right books that do sell, even if it is only for £1 each, 99p each, then I'll just churn them out, get them moving. If I can pick up that number of books very easily and just churn them out, then I can do that. But for now, I want to get the stock into a more manageable position, because it is getting a tad ridiculous, and I'm looking after my mother's 2 dogs for a few days next month, so I definitely need things sorted out before then, otherwise it will be carnage. So we need to get on top of that and get it sorted. But if you're looking for a bargain in the auctions, I've got stuff finishing right through the end of next week, across the weekend, and a lot of good titles in there for, at the moment, 99p, so you never know what you might find. Anyway, I'll be back soon. Well, not that soon for me, but in mere seconds, to show you the next lot of sales. I'm back Monday morning, and we've got a few more orders to add to the chunk. Let's just get cracked straight into it, shall we? Not a hugely busy weekend, but you know, at least a few sales went out, so it's better than it was towards the end of last week. And first up, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Lee Child books. A frustrating size of order. It's nice to sell 6 books at once, but that one extra book takes it over the 2 kilos, so I'm making an extra couple of quid selling that book, but it's costing me an extra couple of quid to post the whole lot out. So 6 Lee Child books, and they went for £18.59. So, you know, regardless of what it costs to post, it's still quite a nice little sale. Next, Julia Donaldson, The Smartest Giant in Town, £6.94. It's not often they go by themselves, but it happens. After that, we've got some pre-made bundles coming along, and the first one is, well, I called it Young Adult Lies and Liars. So it's books with lies in the title for young adults. Lies Like Poison, This Lie Will Kill You, 5 Little Liars, 3 Little Lies, and Lies. So the 5 of them, $12.99. So kind of my usual for 5 paperbacks. They'll head out today. Next, a little book on its own. Just picked this up the other day. Listed it kind of quick. Way the Peaceful Warrior by, what's his name again? Dan Millman. So yeah, that's gone okay. £6.99. Hugo, man, what are you doing? That's a new spot for him. Well, he's there now. I'll leave him to it. Right, Hugo. You're on TV, man. He doesn't seem perturbed by that. I'm just waiting for him to knock everything over, and then I'll have to pause and go and get it all fixed. Anyway, next up, another little book on its own. Again, just picked this up the other day. I've had this one quite a few times, and it's sold quite a few times. It doesn't tend to hang about. So we've got Spare by Prince Harry, and that went for £9.26. And then another pre-made bundle. This time it is a bundle of 5 Agatha Christie vintage little paperbacks, £14.99 for those. So these, you know, vintage paperback bundles do seem to be selling quite well. Of everything that I've turned into a bundle, they've been the most consistent sales as they have gone along. The next is another bundle, but it's one chosen by the buyer, and it's what we talk about when we talk about love. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy trilogy, all 5 books, and Lanark by Alistair Gray. So the 3 of those, although it's actually 7 books in total, went for £19.99. So one of those resales that just drags the day back. And then overnight, like 1 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning, even saying it makes me feel tired, was the World Walker trilogy by Josephine Angelini. So a wee paperback bundle of 3 books. It's young adult, Trial by Fire, Witch's Pyre, Firewalker. So the 3 of them went for £9.99. And that's all the sales we've got. So it's not been, you know, a ridiculous weekend by any stretch of the imagination. It's been all right. I didn't really do much in the way of pickups and hauls over the weekend. I did pop into the supermarket yesterday afternoon and found a nice little bundle of Lee Child and a couple of Stephen King books, which is actually added to my collection, but save that for a Sunday. Yeah, other than that, been trying to sort things out, organise it, listed up a lot on auction to finish up end of next week and into Sunday. I'm going to put a few more up over the week, and then I'll put a chunk out again next weekend, because finishing auctions, you know, 2 in the afternoon on a Wednesday doesn't seem to make much sense, but we'll just see how that plays out. Lots to list, lots to get organised, so I'm going to go and crack on with that. Anyway, I hope everybody else had a great weekend of sales, and this week just flies. We're heading towards the last, you know, week of the month. 8 days to go, so this is where we all really want it to kick in and kick off, so that at the end of the month you can feel satisfied and forget about that mid-month lull which nearly broke your mind. Right, catch you later. Love you, see you, bye.